Good morning, fam. Good morning, family. Welcome again back in the nest in Melted Red Brick University. Please like, share, and subscribe to this platform, established, created by Spartan Red Laughing Eagle. Thank you, brother. Thank you again. I mean, did you just see that evidence in the credits? That's Spartan Red work right there. You know, and it's just amazing to just sit back and look at those pics, man, and just, you know, be amazed by what you see, because the melt is so obvious. You know, the structures are there. They're so obvious. But anyway, welcome. Good morning, crew. Curtis 47, there you are, brother. Good morning to you, man. Good to see you up in here. MIR, Melted Inverted Realm, Brick Love, Dino, and Chat, Laughing Eagle. Much love, brother. I hope all is well. Thank you, MIR. Brick love to you. Yeah, crew, good morning. It's me, Fervent Heat Meltology Inc. Back up in here for a short one this morning before I got to go to work again today. I'm hoping Davros is going to fly in. Davros, if you're flying in, waiting on you, brother. We'll see what happens here, man. I hope everything's okay. But we'll see where we go with this stream this morning. So, yeah, brick love to everybody out there today. And welcome. Welcome to this Friday morning melt. And I'm looking forward to this one, as I do all the streams. because I just like to show evidence, man. I really do. Um, that's why we're here, is to review the evidence. And many out there, Anthony Jones, yo, Brick Love, brothers and sisters. Brick Love to you, Anthony. Good morning. Good to see you up in here, bro. Brick Love, one love to you and yours. So, yeah, I'm just going to chat here a second and see if Davros is going to fly in, see what's up with that. But, yeah, man, I hope everybody had a good week. This last week, man, they're really beating the hell out of me at work. They got me going 10-hour shifts, man, and it takes its toll. But, you know, I get back in here, I zone out and tune into Meltology, man, and I just do what I do. You know, just on the hunt for the evidence, and it's out there, man. I don't care where you go. You just click on a search engine and type in whatever you want, and bam, you'll find the melt, because the melt is everywhere, absolutely everywhere, you know. And as fabulous as this evidence is that, you know, we post up on the stream, I mean, just think about how much more evidence is out there that we haven't seen, obviously. You know, there's so much more out there and so many ways to find it. So I encourage everybody get in on the hunt, fly high, fly straight, fly together, and survey the damage, as Spartan says. Surveying the damage, because that's what we're looking at, is a damaged realm, a melted realm, and it's obvious from the evidence, man. I mean, there's no other way to get around this evidence other than what it is: heat damaged melt. How it happened, the X factor, as we coin it, is just a term given for the unknown. We know this happened. We just don't know how or from where. We know from the bottom up, but how from the bottom up? I mean, what did this place look like before compared to what it looks like now? And, you know, it's so stark in contrast, man. I mean, it's obvious. You know, these structures that we evaluate, that we survey and we bring up post evidence, we're on such a massive scale. You know, the stuff that we slap together now is just cheap garbage compared to what used to be here, you know. So that's what we do. We're trying to figure out things. We're trying to, you know, get into the melt and expose this to everybody. And I mean everybody, everyone, humanity in a nutshell, because we're so blind to what's going on. And, you know, that's why I love you, crew, Eagle Eye Crew and Spartan Red. And all meltologists out there, because no matter what camp you're in, how you're putting out the melt, and you're trying to wake people up. That's it, man. That is it. We're just trying to wake people up so they can see it and start thinking for themselves, you know. So, you know, that's what we do. We're, you know, we break through the perception deception, and we try to give it to you as we see it, you know, in its melted form. So Brick Love again, everybody out there. And good to see you up in here. If you're couch locked in, just enjoying this morning, good morning to you. Hope you enjoy the stream today. So I'm going to get a couple of things going. Again, Melted Red Brick University. Like, share, and subscribe. Donate if you can. You can go to the Odyssey backup channel, Spartan or Die, Spartan on the Gram. And you can find the whole archives from first stream to right now and everywhere in between. And I suggest you go check that out, because there is so much evidence posted by so many up here in Melted Red Brick University. You know, it's vast. You can find any meltologist you want up in here and breaking down the evidence that they brought forward. And you can catch up on meltology there if you got any questions, because we're kind of in an advanced stage now. You know, we've been live streaming for the last couple of years now. And we've just put out so much information that, you know, it's all right there for you to go search and find. And I encourage you to do that, because that's going to get you caught up to speed quick with meltology and who's who in meltology bringing their message forward. So please do that. I'm just going to get some stuff going on here. Get a little banner action going on. Get a little music bumping in the back, not too loud. I'll get a little something going in the background here, and we'll see what's up. Here we go. See what's up with this. Give me a second, crew. There we go. Nice little background music before I get into some melt here. See who's coming into the chat. Absolutely, Daryl. It is flat and it is melted. And you know what? That's why I'm trying to come across to these other camps. Flat earthers, of course it's flat, but it's melted flat, man. And that's what we're trying to get everybody to understand or recognize or comprehend. We know it's flat. We know it's not a sphere. We know we're not on a ball going through space. We know how NASA is. We know they're liars. We know all of this. Mud flooders and flat earthers, we're all in the same camp. We've just taken that extra step there and recognize what the evidence is telling us, because we're not making up anything. We're just showing you the melt, and it's obvious in what it is. So, that's all we do. How vast and how wide is this melted realm? We don't have a clue. We don't have a clue, but we're looking at the evidence, and it's taking us to the answers that we're wanting, that we need. So, Ballast Kiss. Rick Love, good morning to you. Black like mother's border. Ballast, good morning, brother. Good to see you up in here, man. But yeah, baby, that's what we're about. We don't hate, we educate. And we blend it through raw and real, rough and ready. And, it's not palatable for the indoctrinated. They just can't grasp it. They haven't broken through that blinders that have been put on them. And but we got to give people time. That's the way the evidence is. It is so overwhelming that your thought processes just have to link into it, because what you're looking at is telling you what you're looking at. You're just refusing to see it as it is. And that's what we're doing. We're trying to wake people up to the melt. So Rick Love, one love to everybody out there. Just kind of rambling on here a bit, waiting for Davros to fly in, see what's up with that. But we'll go on here in just a second while we wait on D, see if he's coming in. So, kick back, spark them if you got them, and get ready to enjoy some melt. Like I said, it's going to be kind of like a shorter stream this morning. Got to do the work thing. And these next two streams set up for tomorrow and Sunday will be the same, morning and kind of shorter because I got to work. They're working clear through the weekend. But, and one more thing as I get into this, I was just clicking in to start this broadcast, and this said something about deleted on Facebook. Now, I don't know if this is coming through to Facebook or not. I didn't delete it, so we'll see. I got to look into that, see why that was like that. But, I had to click the stream on, so here we are. So I hope it's going through Facebook as well as YouTube. So we'll see what's going on with that. So I'm going to go ahead and get into some melt here because I don't have a lot of time. And I hope this goes good this morning. I really do. Everything seems to be doing fine. So we'll see what's up with that. And, while I'm here in the showing the evidence, I can't see you on my computer screen, but I got you here in the chat on my phone. And I'll try to answer up to some questions. Second, trying to get my live chat going on here. I'll try to get to some questions as we go, hopefully. Second crew. All right, there we go. There we are. Thank you, Curtis 47, loud and clear, Dean. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this going on here. And you know me, crew, I bump around, I find the melt, I like to break it down and bring it in. So I'm clicking into the evidence here and we'll get it going on. Then we got it right here, waiting for my infinity box to come in so we can get this going on here. Waiting for my infinity to roll up. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, crew, and I was out there just surveying the melt as I do and finding it, and that's what I like to do best. I really do. It just zones me in, man, right where I want to be. So here's our first pick here. And, you know, we look at this evidence right here, right off the bat. Right off the bat. How can you say it's anything other than a melted structure? I mean, look at that. How can we say it's anything but a melted structure? We can see the transition. We can see it blending right in with the rest of the melt around it. You know, they can claim picks, whatever they want. That the narrative is destroyed because you're not going to pick stuff that looks like that. You're not going to carve shit that looks like that. And why would you? Why would you? It's such a ridiculous narrative. Right here, the melt is yelling at us. Look at the expansion coming off this structure right here. Look at that expansion coming off right here. It is so obvious, man. Look, columns. I mean, it is structure, man. And, you know, the right to the left side, both are the same as far as the melt goes. You know, we look over here on this left side here, and it's the same thing. We can see the internals right here. We can actually see the internals right here. And we can see something right here in the melt, whether this be, these look like expanded internals right here. We can see the ghosting of the walls in here. See them? See them? You can see the ghosting of the walls in here. The internals. We can see the transitioning of the expansion here into the internals here. We can see it coming through this aperture right here, the expansion coming through this aperture right here, you know, and it's just amazing what we're looking at here. This is structure, and there's no other way to put it. There's no other explanation than melted building right here. None. Nobody's come forward with another one. Nobody's come forward with another point of view. All we get is ridicule, laughed at. But they can laugh all they want, and they can ridicule all they want, because I'll just throw up pics like this all fucking day long and twice on Sunday and let them break it down, because they can't explain it. Nobody can other than meltology. And that's, you know, we get it, crew. We get it, crew. And the reason that they can't is because they're gatekeepers, or they're just too indoctrinated to understand, to comprehend what we're talking about. Out there in the melt, man. Out there at the floodwaters right here. And we can see the floodwaters coming in, and we got all this big balloon rocking going down here. And this is melted structure right here. We've seen it in the evidence. This is all disintegrated out, balloon rocked out structure right here. And we can say that because we see what's behind it here. We can see what's behind it here. And we as meltologists know how to break this down. Because it is what it is. It's structure, man. Look at this wall right here. Look at this wall right here. It goes into a void back in here, a big arch coming off here, and we can see the brick lines in it. We can see that it's structure. We can see the column going up the side here. We can see it fusing into the back side here. Same with over here. We can see a column going up that's all blown out, melted out. Gone. And the huge structure behind it. And look at the size of these things, man. Here's people. C14 loaded right down here on this rim, right here at the water's edge. Trees, plants growing up on brick ash up top here. It's obvious melt to me. Again, another melt here at the water edge, at the floodwater's edge. You know, we see so much of this kind of evidence, and, you know, I've really been looking into this kind of stuff right here. And, you know, quite a bit of it, what I'm starting to think is we're looking at huge chunks of concrete molds. Huge chunks of concrete molds. Color differentials, C14 up here, scorching, ballooned out underneath it here. We can see the expansion. We can see these lines here. These are internals, closed out, filled out internals right here. See, 1, 2, 3, all the way down, the levels all the way down. Expanded out internals, man. There's the apertures for them right here, some leading back up into here, ghosting of some up in here. Yeah, man. This is melted structure. It's not any kind of geological term. Come on now. Look at the evidence. It's right here in our faces. We just need to know what we're looking at. And up here in Melted Red Brick University, we break it down for you and show you what we're talking about. We got C14 in here, which is the red in the brick expanded out. We can see the definition of these pieces here being lost in the melt. They're vertical here. They're right angle up here. We've got brick up top. We've got block up top. We got apertures exposed. You can see right here. Looks like we got some mist from the water distorting this in here, but this is structure. Look right here, center pit. Melted out. You can see how it's real cooked out right here. Right angle aperture here, disintegrating down into the melt right here. It's right there in our faces. We see it. We know this. We know this. Yeah, a little red light comes on my computer now. That's all right. We're just going to bump through. At the floodwaters, man, right there in the melt, we got the C14. We got the brick wall down underneath. Look. We can see it. Blown out structure right here. Internals disintegrated out up in here. Brick underneath. Look at that expansion. Look at all that C14 in that. Obviously brick, obviously expansion here. Disintegrated out. And this is the enigma of the X factor. We can see how the electrical heat energy shot up through this thing, but look what it did up top compared to the bottom. Look at the stark contrast between top and bottom. All structure. See? Look at the transitioning here. And we can see the weight up top just shoving, just pushing all this down right here. Pancaking the shit out of it. Pushing it out here, all this blown out here. The whole pick, this whole bit sank down. This side sank down. What's below the floodwaters? More structure. At the water's edge, at the floodwater's edge, we get these kind of features here. Look how cooked out that is. Look at all the scorching going on. Look at the ghosting here. internals. Ghosted out internals. Column piece going up. See it? Apertures in it. Look. It's right there for us. It's right there for us. Wall piece coming off here. Wall piece coming off here. All exposed internals in here. Look at the exposed internals in here. You can see this column piece once again, exposed internals behind it. Yeah, looking down. We got a road up here, a highway up here in the top left corner. See it? Time lapse. You got the car light streaming by there. And then we're looking down at this right here. And I snapped this pic for this reason here. We have obviously structure. This is all cooked out. Look how cooked out it is. Look how cooked out that is. You can see the flow of the melt. You can see the lines. Look at that. Look, it is melted. Look at the flow of the melt right there. You can see it. Structure right here. Look. Brick block, balloon rock. Look, we can see this piece melting in here. You can see the flow of the melt. You can see it. See how it's coming down and just swooping right down into here? Just blown out up top here. Look how cooked out this is. And this is a piece of internal structure up in here. Look how cooked out that is, just flowing at the edge of this right here. The whole thing in here. And on the right side, we got the same thing. Cooked out internals. Look at the expansion coming out right there. Scorch lines going up. Melt flow right here. Compression expansion right here. And then as we get down to the bottom here, underneath the floodwaters, we can see how it's attached. See, it's cooked out here. Look how it goes down under the water and it's cooked out coming up and attaching to it. It's attaching to it because it's part of the structure. It's the top part of the structure. Same over here, underneath the water. Look. Same pattern, melted out, expansion right there. Layer lines, see them going down? All attached to what's up top. It makes sense. This is a melted structure and they just cut this highway in up here on the flow of the melt. On the flow of the melt. Again, I posted this one up. You know, people just gloss right over this. Right here, what I'm seeing is just a fraction of concrete molding and structure, and that's all that's left. The rest of the building is gone. It's gone. This chunk right here, which I think that was an aperture because we're looking right through it, through to the sun coming through. It's just riding the melt. It's just surfing on the melt. And I do mean structure because look, Since when is that geological formation? Come on, man. Come on. We got a column here. We got another column piece here. We got a ghosted column here. It looks like some kind of internals or renditionings right here. We can see it. This isn't erosion, man. It's not erosion or anything else. This is melted structure. And this is what we're trying to get people to recognize here. Because we got to look at the whole thing. We look down here. What do we got? It's a little dark. But we got melted structure, see? Levels, internals, walls melted out. Look, see this wall coming across here? It's a fucking wall, man. It's part of this structure. I just don't understand why people it's so damn obvious, man. Look at that. Look at that. Up top, scorched out level. Above it, the building's gone, gone, gone. Everything's gone, man. And you can see out here in the melt flow how vast it was. We can see the structure way in the back there. So this right here is just a fraction of a chunk of a building, man. A massive building. The evidence shows it. The evidence explains it. Another shot of it here. I lightened it up a bit to get this bottom piece in here. Look at that. We can see the structure. Look, the wall coming in right here attached to this going up. It's obvious. And you know, people will look at this one right here, and this one's the same. This is just another chunk of melted structure. This isn't a dragon. This isn't a gargoyle. This isn't a creature that once lived, and this is petrification evidence of it. This is melted building. This is just another chunk of the melted building. And we can see it right here. Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. Look down there. It's all melted out, disintegrated out structure, twisting down into the melt. And I contend that this right here is a column that blew out down below. See how it's attached right here, and it comes down and it's, look at the bottom of it. Look how it just melted away right here. It just melted away. It's obvious. You can see the melt flow in it. You can see the buckling in it right here. And I contend that this piece hanging right here, it's part of the structure. It might have been a column piece or another piece coming up into another huge arch, because look up here. This is all wonky, but this was an arch at one time. This was an arch at one time. We had a couple of arches in here. That's all that's left of this right here. And look at the evidence on the back side of it. It's obvious to what it is. To us, now to everybody else, their pareidolia and their imagination is going to kick in, and they're going to see some mythical creature that never fucking existed, man. Because that's what the mind does. That's what the indoctrinated mind does. Is when you can't make sense of something, your mind starts giving you explanations for what it is, for what it looks like. You know, look at this right here. See how? Look at this flat piece right here. Look how blown out that is. Look, you can see that it just melted right here off the edge. Look. Just disintegrated it out, man. Look. Just melted the shit out of it. You can see it. So if you take into account this little chunk right here and the condition it's in, what did the structure look like before this? And that's what we're trying to get across to people, on how massive this realm was. Again, looking down on the melt, man. You can see the flow in it. You can see the action and flow of the melt. Look. All structure in here. It's obvious. It's obvious. It's all structure in here. Look. Pancaking out. Look at your color differentials. Once again, you can see the flow of the melt. You can actually see the flow of the melt. And then we look at this piece in the back here. Look. It's structure, man. Look how it's sinking down into the melt. Look how it's just splaying out in front of us into the melt. All this in the back structure. We know this. All melt flow. Again, looking down into the melt. And we've seen these pics before, but a lot of people gloss over these. These right here, all pics are important to get in and pop the detail. But when we get in and pop the detail, and this is the evidence once again that I've explained. See this sheen over this? See this kind of like milky sheen over all of this? Watch. Start popping the detail in it, then we get something different. Now we start focusing. Look, what are these? These are walls. All these are walls with internals exposed. See, look, here's your walls. See them? See how they just float out into the melt, lost in the melt, coming down? See the right angles up in here? Look. The ghosting going on, internals, apertures, crystallization. This was so hot up in here, it crystallized all of this up in here, all this ghosting. You can see it. So all this flowing towards us is attached to this right here, and this back here. Let's take a better look. Look at the building right here. Look at the dark spot right here. Melted out internals. See them? See them? Attached to everything here. So what we're looking at here is walls. All this collapse is walls sinking down and bending and flowing out into the melt. There's the evidence right there in front of us. Over here, this side, expansion, melted structure doing the same exact thing. See? Wall coming out here, expansion, internals in here. Look at this. Balloon rock out here off of this side in here coming down. C14 pockets everywhere in here. So what we have here is just massive walls of structures sinking down into the melt. And of course in the back, all of this melted structure just sank down in the flow of the melt. Look at this ghosting going on right in here. Look. Structure. Look, apertures, right angles. Arch back here, getting cut off by this flow here. Look, structure in here, ghosted out. Wall coming off here, C14. Arch right here, look. See it? It's everywhere, as we know. Again, the same kind of feature in this pic. See how it's coming down and they just splay out? Look. Structure, man. Sinking down into the melt. See it? Internals, massive expansion, wall, all the way back. See them? All these are sinking down walls and internal collapse of these structures right here. See the floor plans in here? Look at that. All of it. Melted structure, big chunk there. Now, I'm going to get into some different pics here. And I did some more high elevation through some filters here. And we're looking down on a huge area of the melt right here. Huge area. And it's inverted. All right, it's inverted, which means it's like X-rayed. It's like that black and white top, the inversion, and that's what this is here. And we're looking down on this massive area right here. Now look. Hard to make sense of, but I'm looking at it blowing out internals. Again, like we just showed, that honeycomb looking stuff of these internals collapsing, that's what we have right here on a massive level. Wall piece coming back here, look. Looks like some kind of a ghosted out arch feature in here, look. Or sinking down, it's just sinking down, pancaking on itself in here. Blown out internals. Walls, look, follow your lines, look. Look, structure. Look at this wall coming all the way through here. Look at that. See how it's wonky? See how it's twisting? Look at the internals behind it in here. Ghosted in, look. Look. Ghosted internals, man. How big is this area? I don't know. It's a high elevation pit looking straight down in an inverted form, and we're just popping the melt. Like this one, another inversion here looking straight down, big area here, melted structure. We got something over here that's just massive. We can't tell what it is, but we can tell that it was structured. Again, over here, look at the expansion in this. ghosted out walls. Look, internals, ghosted out internals. See them? See them? The whole rows pancaking down. That honeycomb is ghosted out internals, man. This wall back in here coming in, top right corner of the pit. Look, wall coming in here, splitting off here, ghosting into the expansion, into the internals here. Again, inverted. This is the United States. This is North America, high elevation, inverted pick right here. We got the West Coast, California, Mexico. We got the middle, Rocky Mountains. Look how crystallized out the Rockies are. Look at the expansion coming off here as it goes down into Mexico. And look at the Great Plains right here. Look at the Great Plains right here. And then we start getting into this stuff when we start entering the East Coast side. Look. Look at your Great Lakes area. Look up in here. This is up in New York area here. All right, look at all this right here. Here we are, the East Coast of the United States. What the fuck is this? What is that? Anybody? Anybody? Crew? How big is this realm? Look. Does that melt? Does that look like melt to you? It does me, man. The West Coast over here. California, Oregon, Washington, look. What the fuck is that? So what are we looking at, man? We don't know what this realm is. We know it's fucking melted as shit, though. We know this to be true. Another inverted pick. This is an island somewhere. I don't know where it is, but this is an island, inverted. Looking down. Curtis 47, I am Nancy. Good morning. Good morning, darling. Good to see you up in here, Nancy. Good to see you up in here. Yeah, it looks fractal, doesn't it, Curtis 47? Showing you here. This is the same area in the pick, but we have on the right and left side, there's more where you can see the high elevation pop of the terrain down below, and we can see its melted structure. I mean, look. And this is a high elevation pick looking down, and we're seeing the melted structure in here. Arch, look, it's right there. Expansion coming out here, lost internals coming here. You can see the ghosting of the fucking internals in here in the green. You can see structure all throughout this. And again, we're high elevation looking down. And what we have in the center over, just a sec. See how we got structure over here as well? Look. See it? See it? Huge pieces. Look at these huge pieces. See over here how it's connected? wall coming across here, attached to this here. Look at the expansion coming up off of this huge chunk right here, coming across here, leaving apertures down in here, and it's attached to all this up in here. See it? It's all building, man. It's all building going down into the melt. High elevation pick. This is a large areas up here, man. And then in the center here is we got an algorithm breaking down the inversion part of this realm in this center of this pick right here. And this is what this looks like, popping a little bit. And you can see down in here again, the hotter, the lighter. Look at that. Just ballooned out. We really can't pick out any detail, but we see underneath, we still have walls, internals on a massive scale, looking through this algorithm of this area right here. Just showing you the power of the electrical forces up in here. Again, looking down, inverted pick. This is Italy. Just fucking around with the melt crew. That's what I do. Here's England, inverted. High elevation pick. This is England. Ireland over here. Scotland up here. Going down into Wales, England, UK. Scotland, going up into Iceland, Greenland areas up there, up above. Just some different picks, just some different stuff, crew, flowing in the melt. Looking at it from these high elevation filters right here. Again, another one looking down. Look at this wall. And I believe this is in Argentina right here. Look at this wall. Look how big this area is from here all the way to here. And we've got structure right dead center in it on a macro level. On a macro level. Structure. And that's why people can't wrap their head around this. It's too fucking big. You really have to just open your mind and forget everything you thought you knew. You really do. Because if you don't, you'll never make sense of this. You will never make sense of this. If you stick with your indoctrination, you'll never make sense of this. You won't see it. You won't see it. Look how it melted out right here. It's just too big. And that's why we got to be versatile up here in Melted Red Brick University. Same pick, just showing this wall feature again in here. This down in here. Look at that. What's this? Look. What makes this pattern in this melt right here? Look. Look at the levels. Look at the layering. Look at the ghosting going on. You can see it flowing in the melt and bending, man. Look at that shit. And this is huge. This is absolutely fucking beyond imagination. Massive, man. Look how it just flowed out. Again, attached to the structure right fucking here. Look. See it? Right there, man. Look at your ghosting. Look how cooked out this is. This is all structure right here, ghosted out structure. C14 up in here, but look at your transition. Look how it just went scorchy, very hot, and just melted. Follow the melt. Follow the melt. Look at this wall right here, how it just blown out and blended in with the melt. See how it comes down and blends in with the melt? Look at that. That's all structure, man. What's that in here? I mean, all exposed internals in here, all ghosted internals in here. We don't know what we live on. We come from this realm though, and what we're on, we don't know. Some like to call it the logos, not to be confused with the Legos. The logos. Here's a volcano, high elevation pit looking down at a volcano. First and foremost, what's attached on each corner right here going in? That's fucking structure, man. They call them mountains, islands, but this is a volcano with melted structure, and they're cooked out. You can see how fucking white they are, man. Look at the internals in this. All of this is attached. High elevation inverted pick, but all these island chains right here are attached to this volcano. Wow, that's pretty fucking cool of geology, sedimentary layer, tectonic plate shift, abnormal grain growth to do this right here. Fucking hell, man. Another inverted pick, looking down into it, just popping it, just showing you the ghosting going on in here. Look. Lost internals of a melted structure. Huge, massive structures, man. And a lot of these, and I've said this before, a lot of these bands, musical groups, some of them not very well known, they like to use the melt for their cover art. And here's this one, Mortal Incarnation. Lunar Radiant Dawn is called. They're using meltology for the cover art. From what I just showed you with those high elevation filtered pics right here, this is just another one that they used for their cover art. Look. Same thing we just saw. High elevation melted out internals, man. Look. I see melt everywhere, man. I like to show examples like that. Here's a nice little close-up shot. We got the moon behind it, but look, we got big trees growing on the remains of a melted structure. Right there, look. This wall piece coming off here. Blown out internals, man. Disintegrated. Disintegrated, that's the best word. Disintegrated. Disintegrated, expanding out, melting down, exposing. Another feature out here in the middle of somewhere. Look at this. It's not a natural dam. This is a made structure. Look. Look. See it? Piece on each side. Structure. Attached to it. Obvious expansion. Right angle ghosting aperture here. All attached to the middle of this right here. Again, man, Melted Red Brick University, like, share, and subscribe. This is what we're about right here. Explain this, please. Geology, academia, all of it, any naysayers, debunkers, flat earthers, mud flooders, explain this, please. How does mud do this to a structure? How does mud do that? It doesn't. Electrical heat energy from the bottom up, expanding these things from the inside out, makes a hell of a lot more sense than any other explanation out there. Look. Explain this, please, geology. Yeah, man, how big these are. These structures are. Look. Again, yeah, we know most people are going to call them mountains, but we're showing you these are not mountains. These are melted buildings. Look. It's facing us. It's facing us. Look at your color differentials. Look at your walls coming off here. Look at your expansion of this chunk right here, this piece over here. It disintegrated apart. Look, got these huge, see these dark pieces here? This is all attached. This thing, this whole pick blew out, sank these structures straight down into the melt. Look, here's the outer shell, exposing some internals. Watch. Structure. Look. Internals, apertures, ghosting. You can see columns. You can see right angles. You can see walls coming off. Look, man. Structure. This is a massive fucking building. There's no other way to explain it, man. None. And laughing and mocking just ain't gonna cut it, man. It just doesn't do it for you. We want fucking cold, hard explanations, man. We want cold, hard explanations. Or we want you to shut up and go the fuck away because you don't belong in the big boy table here. You got to go to the kiddie table and play with your crayons and watch your fucking cartoons given to you by NASA. We're showing you what this fucking realm is, man. And we have been for such a long time. Look. Massive structures. Different lighting, different angle. You can see it. The top of the structure here. Look how it blew out and disintegrated underneath it. Look. You can see the shell right here of the structure. Look, it's all right here. Right angle right here. Disintegrated out, melting down. All this over here, look. disintegrated out and melting down. That's exactly what it did. The evidence is quite clear, absolutely clear. See? Look. Sinking down, creating this pinch point right in here. Yeah, man, see, I'm trying to make it really fucking clear to people. I really am. I'm trying to make this really clear to anybody just kind of checking us out, what we're talking about. I'm trying to take different angles, different lighting of these structures here to show you what we're talking about. See? Look at again this side over here. Look, C14 loaded in here. We got the shell of the structure with ghosted out internals all through this. Look over here, man. Look. I mean, come on. Look at that. Look at that. Fucking columns, apertures. I mean, just, it's obvious it's building, man. Look at your transitioning right here. On a massive, massive scale. Another melted building with a time lapse of the luminaries up there. Look, here's Polaris. Here's the North Star. Doesn't move. Stationary. Everything else around it moving. Polaris, not. Why? And then again, look what's under this realm. Look what happened to this realm. Up close on that last couple of pics we're bumping through, look again at the disintegration, the destruction of these buildings. See them? Pulverizing out, falling down, flowing into the melt. See? Spark them if you got them, crew. Melted Red Brick University, Fervent Heat, Meltology Inc. back up in here today. Just showing you the obvious again. Look. Fuck, man. Massive structures. Look at this one all scorched out over here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the expansion. You can see it. You can see the internals, man. This one's C14 loaded. This one just scorched out, cooked out. And this one's actually sinking down and leaning back this way into the melt. This one's going down straight vertically into the melt here. Look. Look at the collapse. Look at the disintegration of the structure back here. Look at that. Look at that. Look, it's right there, man. Again, look at these huge pieces coming off right here, flowing down into the melt. Being lost in the melt right there. See? Yeah, baby. Mountains are melted buildings. Let's start down here at the bottom. Look at the floodwaters right here. Let's look at the grassy green area right here. What's this? Center pick. What's this? All the way across and coming up. Look. Look. This is all disintegrated out melted structure with the grass growing on the C14 in here. Above it, we've got more melted structure. The same thing. Look at this wall coming across here. Look at your color differentials in that. Look at your expansion in that. How many apertures can you see through? How many columns can you pick out? How many apertures, columns, structure can you pick out? It's all right here for us. It's all right here for us, crew. All you got to do is open your eyes. That's all you got to do. And then look right here. Look. We got the green. We got the structure melted in down here. We see it. It's a right angle. It's fucking obvious. We just pointed out the apertures right here. Look at the wall above it. Look at the wall above it right here. And then look in the middle right here. It's all brick ash, man. See? Got grass growing on it up in here. This is a multi-tiered. Look at that. Drops down. As we go up, the structure itself, the top part of it. Expansion coming off here. Look how this was all big block up in here, and then just look how cooked out it is. Look how white that is. And this is all exposed internals right here. See? See? It's right there, crew. It's all right here for us. See? Again, the green covering up the melt, but exposing, kind of highlighting it a bit. See? Structure, look, cooked out. Internals right there. Internals back here. All of everything above the floodwaters is structure. See? See? You can see the undulation underneath. You can see how this fell down here, this wall piece just disintegrated this thing out, man. That's all that's left of this. It's all attached to everything here. Look. Melted structure, man. Look. They call them islands, but they're not islands. They're melted fucking buildings. Look at the wall at the water's edge, man. Look. Look at the wall back in here. Look. It's all right here for us. It's all right here for us. And then this baby in the back giving us the full Monty right here. Look at this fucking shit. Look at the disintegration of that structure, man. Look at the disintegration of that fucking building right there and how massive it is. It's massive. Look at the internals. Look at the internals. Again, look for your structure. Look at this right here. All internals, this wall piece coming down right here, exposing all these internals. These are internals of this massive fucking building, man. See them? See them? Look. See them? Disintegrated out, man. Ghosting. Liquefying all the way down, man, into the melt. Bam. The back part of the structure, look. Look. This is the top part here. This is all attached over here. All attached over here. This piece here, look at your line. Look at your skyline. Look how it just blew out right here. It exposed all these internals. Look at that. Look at the wall piece coming off right here. Watch. Center pick. Look. Just disintegrated it out in here to where plants grow in the brick ash, man. Exposed internals. The massive structures way in the back. Everything is the melt. Everything is the melt. At night, here's your luminaries, man. Here's your luminaries. This is the northern lights, the aurora borealis up in here. Below, what do we have? Melted structure, melted civilization. Look at that, how flat that fucker went in here. All structure. Expansion, color differentials, ghosted columns, it's all right there. Chunks out here in the flow. But the luminaries right here are part of this melt. The luminaries here are part of this melt. This guy out here enjoying the melt, what he does, crazy motherfucker. But look at the melt behind him, man. Look at the melt behind him. It's all disintegrated out structure. We know this to be true. We've gone over the evidence too much. Melted building, look. Some call it a volcano. Some call it a mountain. Some call it a huge geological formation. Well, we know what it is. We know what it is. Disintegrated out internals, man. Look, it's all right here for us. Look at the C14 in that. You can see the structure. Look, man. It's all right here for us. Look at this right angle expansion or right angle aperture over here. Look. What's this? See this? And it's all internals flowing down into the melt. Look at the top up here. Look. What the fuck is that? Center pick. Bam! What the fuck, man? What else do we got to say? Look at the ballooning going on. Look at your color differentials going on. Look at your apertures up in here. Look at this wall right here. Look at this column piece attached right here. Look, 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 look. Look at the ghosting going on right here. Look. Look. And these features right here that go all the way up here, did they cut those in, or is those part of the existing walls melting down? I would go for the existing walls melted down. Look, bam, look at this shit. Look how it melted out in here. Look. All the way down. Wall, structure, melting. Buoyancy and density, bringing everything down, man. Everything down. Look how big that is, man. Look at the expansion. Look at the crystallization going on in this thing. Look at your color differential. Obviously a huge C14 pocket here, scorching, very cooked out internals, walls, internals of these structures exposed, man, just exposed, sinking down into the melt. See, look, Here's a better pic of the top of this. Look. Fuck. It's right here, Forest Crew. And over here, look at that. Now they're going to say that they're going to say they built this right here. Look, they're going to say they cut their way up here on this fucking road. The only way to get to this feature right here is this switchback right here. Let's look at the switchback right there. Look at the switchback right here. See how it goes up here? See that? This is how they traveled up this fucker. What are we looking at right here? Look. Disintegrated structure, man. Look. Look at the switchback right here. It cuts and goes that way. Look right here, man. Popping, blocking right here. Look at the shell of the fucking structure right here, man. Look. Look. And as it switched back all the way over to here, look at this right here. Look at this. Closed out arch right here. Look, bam. Look how it sank down right here. Just disintegrating out. Look at the cooked outness of this right here compared to the C14. Look at your transitioning right here, man. It's expanded out off of this. This is a huge part. What's left of this melted structure. The framing of this right here coming up. All of this over in here. Now let's look back over here to the top left corner. Look at this feature right here that they're going to say they built this. They're going to say they built this all in here. This is a pocket of survival that they refurbished for some shit up top here. This looks all blown out structure, but you know, they're up in here with their trucks, putting up their little signage, whatever. What's below right here? Look at this shit. Look. Look at the foundation for this thing, man. Look. It's right there, man. Look at that shit. So all you debunkers, laughers, naysayers want to deny the evidence, you can deny it all you want. I don't give a shit what you fucking think. I know what the evidence is showing. And if you can't see that right here, you're a special kind of stupid. And I don't mean to be insulting, but I do mean to be insulting. If that makes any sense, because I'm fucking tired of this ignorance out there. I'm tired of these fat, bloated fucking cartoon characters walking around swallowing all kinds of fucking shit on the goddamn lie tube and laughing and mocking us. Fuck you. Look at that right there. You will not come up and challenge this information, knowledge. You know this shit to be true. The avenue you're taking now, I don't get it. I don't fucking care. But you want to tell me to quit? You want to tell Spartan to stop? You want to say we're all full of shit? Fuck you, dude. You come up in here and explain this. If you can't, then shut the fuck up and stop putting the Eagle Eye Crew in your fucking mouth. All right? Because we're going to rip you apart, dude. You know this knowledge. You know this to be true. This is hardcore fucking evidence right here. This is a volcano to most people. We know what it is. We know what it is because we're breaking down the fucking evidence. And if it's not goddamn clear to you that that's not a fucking natural formation, look at that shit, man. Look at that shit right there. Look at that. Look. See? Look at the wall structure back here. Look. See how it's all blown out? Gone. Just disintegrated the fuck out up here. Look at that. Then what do we got right here? Look at this structural feature. Look at this. Column, blown out internals. Look how cooked out those internals are right here. Look at the expansion in those blocks, man. Look at that. It's all disintegrated out structure. Every fucking bit of it, man. Every bit of it is blown out structure, man. Look, straight down. Volcano? No. Melted building. Look at this piece right here in the foreground, center pick. Blown out structure, man. What's that? Look, walls coming down, pancaking, see them? Level, 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 sinking down into the melt. Sinking down into the melt. All this back here, splaying out into the melt. Back here. Sinking down, splaying out. Boom, taking that angle. Boom. Big chunks coming off this right here, see? Look at that. All structure in here, every bit of it, man. See? Melted buildings, man. In the front right here, we got the flow of the melt. Look. Melted out structure. Look, disintegrated out right here. Look. See it disintegrated out? We got some kind of a feature right here. We got another arch feature right here. We got another one right here. Look, see? Bam, bam, bam. Look at that. Look at the angle it's taken right here from the top left. Look at the corner up here. All structure. Look at that up there. Look at your internals right here. Look at your internals right here. And look at the angle it dropped down into the melt. Look. See your angle that came down here? Here's the top corner, blown out and sank down this way into the melt. See that? This side sank down this way into the melt. Look at the disintegration of the structure, man. Look. It's all right there, man. Look. And then this is the same structure right here. This piece and this piece were attached. The center blew out in the middle. It did. It blew out in the middle. Look at the other side over here. Same structure, it just blew out in the middle. Look at your levels. Up top, bam, 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 bam. Down this way, sinking, bam, blew out in the middle right here. All this in the foreground, it's melted structure. They used to be attached. All of this mix in here, all this soup in here, all this melted building in here, see? All of this down in here was attached right here. Boom, blew apart out in the flow, exposing this in the back. Melted building, man. Look at the bottom. What do we got? Internals going up, going up. We got cooked out C14, multi-level building. Look at the expansion on the side here. Look how it just chewed out everything in here. Then we got exposed internals in here. See? It's all melted structure, man. Every bit of it. See, look. All this is a melted building. This whole pick is melted structure. Fuck, man. Look. It's all right here for us, crew. It's all right here for us. All right, I'm going to take a minute, get into the chat here. Ox Axe, Curtis 47, Marcel Ploger, Rick Love, Marcel, good to see you up in here. Rick Love, one love to you and yours, and welcome to Melted Red Brick University and the Eagle Eye Crew. Welcome, everybody. I am Nancy. Three Fingers, there you are, brother. Where the fuck have you been? Three Fingers, where the fuck have you been, man? I missed you, dude. Welcome back, dude. Good to see you up in here, Three Fingers. Fucking A, man. I love it. I love it. Hell yeah. Yeah, we're just breaking down some melt as I like to do. I love to do this shit. But look, this fucking structure, it's obviously a damn structure. Look at the top. We'll start at the top with this one. Blown out internals, expanded. You can see it, whether this be snow, crystal, it's pancaking down. It's pancaking down. You can see the multi-pancaking level all the way down, all the way down. It's melted building, this whole damn thing. And even down here in the foreground, look at the bottom of the melt right here. Look. I mean, fuck, man. Look over here. Ghosted out internals, man. Look how hot that was. Going crystal down in here. Look at this other side right here. What's that? Oh yeah, more internals. More internals. Look at this in here. Look at this right here. Center pick. What's this? Look. I mean, fuck. I'm just going to snap and drag, crew. I don't have to explain it. You see it. You can see it. It's quite clear, don't you think? What do you think, crew? I do. I think it's pretty damn clear. It's fucking melted building, man. Look. Look at the disintegration going on. Look at this wall in the front right here. Look. Look at this wall in the front right here. Look behind it. It's just fucking disintegrated out and gone, man. See? Look at the expansion right here. Look at this piece right here expanding out over here. Just fucking fused into the melt, man. Look at all these internals. Look. Fucking hell, man. Structure. Look. Right there. It's all right here. Look back here. All this right here. Look, you can see the shell right here. The shell of the building right here, ghosted with all these internals blown out behind it. I mean, my God, man, it's all right here for us. Look, it's all right here, man. See? All right here for us. Look how it just disintegrated this side out over here. Look down here. Look at the bottom down here, man. Look. Aperture, aperture, aperture. Everything right here. Look, it's structure, man. Right angle. Disintegrated out. Walls sinking down. Aperture, aperture. Exposed internals. All this up here. Huge fucking structure. Look. Look at the scorching going on up top here. Look at this wall. Right up here, coming all the way down here. Look at all the internals right here. Look how they're scorching and blowing out. Look. It's all right here for us. See? Forgot to crop this one. Hold on, crew. Let me do a little cleanup while I'm here in the nest with you. You can see how Fervent kind of gets his evidence going on here. It doesn't take too long. You know, when you find a pick you want, and you want to blow it, clean it up a little bit, all you do is crop it like this. Then we come up here, we'll save that bitch right here, bam, and then let's go in and break this melt down. Look, huge fucking part of it, huge part. Whether this be a part of the structure or a rendition, I don't know, but it's obviously melted. Look. Pulverized, disintegrated underneath. Look at your transitions. Look. Sinking down into the melt, you can see it pancaking, and this is actually leaning this way, leaning in. See it? See how it's leaning in? Look at the bottom down here where it's sinking down into the melt. Look at this huge piece. Look at this chunk right here. Center pick. See this piece coming up right here? Look at this. What is that? What the fuck is that? Look. Look. See how it's attached down here at the bottom? And we'll go straight up. See how it's leaning in against this piece and fused in right here as it fell in and fused, melted together right here against this piece. Look. All the way up. Melted as fuck. Look. And it's just hanging there. It's just fucking leaning up against this and just right there like the old ladder lean in those old pigs. Look at this huge fucking column piece melted and leaning up against this right there. It's in our faces, man. That's not fucking geology. This is meltology. This is meltology right here. Look at the disintegration back here. Look at this fuck, man. Look. This side of the structure back here, look, is gone. Look, blown out, fucking disintegrated. We can see the floor plans of it. Look. Look at the balloon rocking going in. Look at all this balloon rocking going in. Disintegration, pulverization of these internals right here. Look, it's right here. It's right here. Gone. This side over here, we still got structure. Look at your right angle right here. Look, boom, boom, drops down. Blown out right here. Look how the structure is going down into the melt right here. Look. Look right here. See it? See it? Look. Here's the structure. Still going vertical. Down below. Blew out. Blew out. You can see the fucking melt, man. Look. Just incredible. And then this one back here, we already kind of looked at this one a few picks back. So this is just the other side of it over here. Look at that. Blown out structure. Boom. Crystal all the way down. Boom, 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 boom. Scorching all the way down. Boom, 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 boom. All the way down. Look how it smooths out down here into the flow of the melt. It's just gone, man. It is Curtis 47. It is too much for most heads to handle, man. It absolutely is. Look. Massive structure in the back. Just shit itself coming down into the melt, and all this around it shit itself too. This is just nothing but a fraction of the structure that's in front of us here. Look at that. Look at your color differentials up in here. Look at the melt up in here. It's scorched out, crystallized, melted out internals, man. And I would say we have an arch feature here, ghosted arch feature over here. Look, we're column piece going up here. This dropped down and cut this column right in half. Look, See that? Bam. See this line right here? This is a vertical ghosted out column going up. And look what happened right here. Structure comes down, boom, right here. Cuts right through this fucking column piece going up. You can see the line. You can see how it slipped down. Just pulverized out. The action and the flow of the melt brought everything right here in front of us. Yeah, man. Down in Antarctica. Look. People. Right? What the fuck is that? This is Antarctica. Crew, this is Antarctica. Look. Look at the internals, man. What's that? What's this? All of it. Look. Look how these chunks over here are fracturing apart. Look. 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 You can see the disintegration of the fucking thing. Look. Woo! Huge apertures right here, man. You can see the shell. You can see the separation. Look, see this line, this fracture line coming down in here? This is part of the building that expanded, sinking down in. You can see the flow, the shifting of it here, sinking down. This piece sinking down as well. Look at this wall feature right here, separating right here. Look at this shit. Look. Incredible pick, man. Absolutely incredible shot. Just look at that for a second, crew. I'm going to let your eyes break it down. Look how this thing sank down, collapsed in on itself, fracturing apart, level after level, just coming down on itself right there. And this is just a small portion. Look, everything behind it, everything is melted structure. Everything. The rest of the structure is behind it. This is just the pocket in the flow of the melt. You can actually see how this was flowing in the melt. It was sinking down. I mean, fuck, look over here. All this coming in here. left side of the pick. See how this is all the same right here? This big chunk, see this? All wrapping up in here. See all that? All this is fucking structure, man. All internals. Now we come over to here. We got this other section here. Look how it sank down. Look how it cut this right here. Look how it dropped down into this pocket. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Look right here. Look how this came down and expanding around this pocket right here. Look. Look how this rock curtaining is just coming down over this pocket of survival right there. Look. It's right there, man. Fucking hell. I don't know what else to say other than Melted Red Brick University. Like, share, and subscribe. Huge melt here. These spheres in the front, just part of the renditioning, the tech, whatever these fucking spheres were here, we're part of this melt. We're part of this huge structure in the back that blew out, disintegrated out in front of us. See, right here, look at all the fucking rubble. Look at all this brick ash. Look at all this brick block. Look at all this just disintegrating down. And this is structure. See? It's structure, man. It's attached to this in the back. See? It's all right here in front of us, man. Fraction of the structure. Look at your skyline, man. Building sinking down and back. Sinking down and back. Sinking straight down. Look at the expansion, color differentials in these right here. All internals, expanded out internals up in here. The whole damn thing is a melted structure. Every bit of it, from the left side to the right side, melted structure. Brick ash flow, these things floating on top of the melt, man. Look. Look how it's fused in, man. Look. Look at this chunk. Melted into the side of it. Melted. Setting in the melt right here. Look at all this rubble flow out here. Look at all this rubble flow out here. It's structure, man. See? It's all chunks of structure. Concrete moldings. Everything that made up this fucking structure is laying here in the melt. Look. Look at all this shit. Look at all that shit. It's all chunks of the structure, man. See? See? Look at that. That is why it's important to get in and pop your evidence. Because when you first get them, they look close to this. I clean these up. There's a sheen over these things. You gotta get in, pop them. You gotta get in and pop them. Look at this mess right out here in the floodwaters. What the fuck is that? What is that? That's chunks of a melted structure right here. That's all that's left of this. And I would say, who knows what the fuck this was? Who knows what the fuck this was? But we can see it shifting down here into the melt, color differential, and we can see how it kind of goes up into nothing. Could have been a column, could have been part of something. It was a column or structure. It was structure at one time. Look at the C14 in it. Look at this mangled mess of shit right here. These pieces right here, this one's a little dark because this is the way the lighting was when I popped this. A lot of these things that we see right here, I contend huge chunks of concrete molds. Huge chunks of concrete molds and structure sinking down into the melt. And I say that because we see the texture here. I think this is the outer shell of the structure or the concrete molding. This right here, I contend, is concrete molding because look right here. See it? Concrete molding attached to structure, welding together, flowing down into the melt. I got some better pics. Hold on. Just leaning, just resting on this. How does this not slide off? Because it's melted into the fucking structure that it was attached to, man. This came straight down with the melt, hit, angling down, fused right here in the melt. Look at the building in the back. All disintegrated out structure dropping down. Look how it just shit itself up here. Look, all internals up here, blown out in here, brick ashed up in here where the plants are growing. This wall here just expanded melt flow. Look down here. Wall, look. Internals, wall, ghosting. Look. Internals. All the way up. All this undulation is just dropping down, disintegrated out internals, sinking down into the melt. Look at the ghosting of the internals up in here. Look. Red Bricks, Brick Love, Samuel, Brick Love, one love to all of you out there. Welcome, Melted Red Brick University. Marcel, Brick Love, man. Melted structures, man. Here's another shot of that. See that block that was right here we were just looking at? This is what it's attached to back in here. Another piece of concrete molding and structure right here. See it? Right here. See it? So we have a chunk here and a chunk over here that was attached to all this here. These things were so much bigger. These things were a lot higher, man. Who knows how tall these were? This is the aftermath of the melt. Look how it crystallized out right here. Look. Look how it just fucking crystalled the shit out of this. And look at the structure still in the fucking melt. Look. See them setting on the melt. Look how it flowed. Look how it's rock curtain over itself, sinking down into the melt. See it? Look. Just chunks setting right here. See? How's that staying there? Look underneath. See how this melted down and is flowing down at this slope right here? Look how it's expanded off of this right here. Look where she's setting right here. Fractured apart right here, sinking down into the melt. Pulling apart right here into the melt. With this resting on top of this melted wave, hanging 10, man. Look back here. What's this? What's all this right here? This is all structure, man. This is just being cradled. This big chunk up here, and that's why I say these might be massive concrete, parts of the massive concrete molding, is because look underneath here. We got a wall feature sinking down, angling out towards us. Look, see? It's right here. See, it's coming this way. See this line right here? See the internals right here? See the expansion underneath and around it right in here, this pocket? This piece above came down on top, resting right in here in this cradle, fused together, setting right here on that melt. You know how big that is? You know how much that fucker weighs right there? Again, showing you the shell, showing you the disintegration of these massive structures right here. Here's this piece we were looking at. Or no, this is a different piece, but another piece of molding and building fused together on the hanging on the side of this structure right here. And this is structure right here, because what the fuck is that? Look at this whole piece coming down here, and what's this right here? What's this between here? Look, it's right there. It's fucking building, man. It's brick block. Look. Look at this chunk here. Look. This is all disintegrated out, popping off, just sheared out right here. Look. See all this? And then bam, that hit. What's this? It's melted building, man. The whole thing, the whole pick. Of course, we know this, crew. Look at the side over here. Look how straight down that goes. Look. You want to see how the melt happened? This is the building sliding off of itself. See it? Sliding off of itself like dead skin, man. Look at the melt flow. Look at your melt flow back here. All structure, man, sinking down into the melt. See? Here's that piece we just looked at. Look at the shell. This is the shell of the structure right here. See this piece going up? Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom coming all the way up. Look at this fracture line. This is the shell of the building. See it? You can see the texturing of it. Look. Fracturing apart, both sides. Huge chunk. Right here, look. It's all right there, man. And tell me that's not fucking building, because it is. It is. This is structure, man. Looking back in here. Look at this. Look how wavy this shit went in here. Look at that. Just disintegrating apart down into the melt, man. See? Just a second. Thought I heard somebody come in. I heard it beep. Davros says, if that's you, come back in. Spartan Red, Laughing Eagle, there you are, brother. Brick Love, one love to you, my brother, my friend, my confidant, blood. I hope you're enjoying this stream this morning. And
I'm always enjoying
it's good to see you
stream, mate.
In the nest, in the chat. Samuel, Brick Love, one love to you. Thank you for being here, bro. Thank you for being here. Much love coming your way, Spartan. As always, we love you, bro. We love you very much. I'm going to pop back into a little bit more melt here. No, wait, I'm going to hang on just a second.
Wakey, wakey.
Just a second.
Wakey, wakey. Hello.
Trying to bring myself center screen here.
What are you saying?
Hey, brother. Good morning. Good day to you. How you feeling?
All right. I'm still
Hold on.
laughing as always.
Yes. I'm going to turn down this music a little bit. There we go.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm still in hospital, but I'm getting stronger, fitter by the day.
Good.
All from all the good lucky messages from all the Eagle Eye crew, and it's just wonderful to see how things are rolling on and how people are still finding the melt and still enjoying the shows that you're bringing further.
Oh, well, you know me, I love this. I love this. And I know you do, obviously, and so does the crew. And that's why we're all up in here, And if you're couch locked in right now, we got Spartan Red, Laughing Eagle, the creator of Melted Red Brick University, and the Eagle Eye crew blessing us. And I'm so glad to see you, man.
It's good, mate. Just being here for a few minutes. I just wanted to, as I say, I can't. I really can't do much here because of my conditions, but just be aware that I'm still looking at evidence on everywhere I'm looking, and to be able to come back with a bumper edition when I do come back would be a good sign. Now he's left me to run the show because he jumped off. Oh my god! Yeah, and I'm not well. He knows you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that, Mr. Meltology Inc. But yeah, it's this. Oh, you're back now. Good. Come back.
Hey, crew. Yeah, kind of bumped me off, man.
Oh, right. Well, it bumped you back on again.
Yeah, exactly.
I just said to the crew that shouldn't leave me in here too long. I might start liking it. And then, as I said, those of you who don't know, I've had a fairly serious stroke nearly 4 months ago, and it's really messed up my health. My mind is still very, very much as it always was, but the other extremities are, my arm and my leg were very weak, and I can't walk properly. So I'm addressing them things with physios and everything like that. So I will be back. Because there's so much work to be done, and we're at the forefront. And as I was just a bit trying to tell you that, even though I'm not out in the face, my work will still be there because I've got different avenues to show the work.
Yes. Well, I know you've been on the hunt. I know you.
I've got some blistering pictures, mate.
No doubt.
That's for me and you to share. That's how we do the thing, people. We well, especially now. Well, I haven't got much time because I've got a lot of rest to do, a lot of physio to do. And because I'm in a hospital as well, it's very hard to make the time. So the time I do have, and I can get old Dino with some time, I will be sharing some of the stuff that I've found, which and he
I
knows
can't
what
wait.
I love. Well, it's all it is. I love you all especially people who are stuck with Dino and just keep on putting the message out there. And are still seeing untold requests to join the melted red brick on YouTube. So I am very, very happy. And of course, I'm happy with Dino's wonderful, wonderful man. And I couldn't ask for anyone else to do what he's doing. It's great.
Well, thank you, my brother. Thank you. Much love. All my love to you, man. And yeah, man, the list is just phenomenal every time. I just posted up another welcome letter, and the list was just long, man. We're just getting so many people in. There's so much interest. It's just great.
Yes, it's true. It's great. I just see so many different people in there. People that was on went away and then they come back, and it's fantastic. It's really, really is fantastic, and it makes my heart feel good that we've got something very, very special going on with that group and with all the EEC. It's fantastic.
Absolutely. Because this is special. This is special. There's many streams out there showing evidence or whatever in their way, but this is Melted Red Brick University, the forefront, the tip of the spear and the shield of truth in meltology. And Spartan Red Laughing Eagle right here had the insight way back when to see the importance of this. And we've come so far. We've come so far. And brother, I'll tell you what, this would not have happened if it wasn't for you and your work and your passion for the truth. And we love you and thank you again.
I love you, mate, and you know how much. And it's just a great honour to be in something as cool as this in this time with everything seems to be falling down, but meltology seems to get higher and higher and higher, and it starts to get more and more resonance over with people. So it's a great thing. If you're not already awake, then get yourself awake. Go and look at the videos. Go and look at the live streams. Start getting yourself involved. That's what it's about. It's being involved. You've got to get people involved. Your families, your friends, get them involved. They're not telling us the truth, and it's all lies. Everything is lies. Oh my God.
Yes. Absolutely. And that's why I encourage you to get up in here, crew. I encourage you, if you're out there snapping evidence and posting them, I encourage you to come up, get a hold of me, come up live stream. You want to get into meltology, come up live stream, break down your evidence. You will learn so much from this, and you'll be able to explain it way much better, when showing people meltology. And, it's really taken off, and it's not going to stop because the evidence isn't going away.
That's right, for sure. And all you have to know is that there's so much evidence they can't bullshit everybody. Not anymore.
No.
Not anymore, I'm afraid.
No.
It's out there. All it takes is for us to understand it and start exposing it. It's very simple. Very, very
Absolutely.
simple.
And I've noticed that they're coming out and actually showing melt and saying melt on live stream medias now. They're trying to get ahead of the narrative, but we're way ahead of them. We're way ahead. So
they can't come anywhere near where we're at because we've still got stuff to show.
Oh yeah.
And with stuff 6 months ago that's been percolating, ready to come out, but obviously I've got ill, and we couldn't show that stuff that we really want to start to show, because that again puts us ahead of the curve.
Yes.
Anyway,
Absolutely.
listen, with my wonderful melted friend. This is just a quick one-off. Just run in, say hello, and make sure you're doing right as you always are. I've just had some physio, so I'm a bit tired. So I'm going to go and have a little bit of lay down.
Okay,
But
brother.
I will try and get in tomorrow as well because I know you're off. You're on today and tomorrow
And Sunday.
So I may even, I may, depending what time you go for the Sunday easy, I have to spend a little hour or two with you.
Right on. Yeah, I got them all set up 3 days here in a row, early streams, because they got me working. I don't know when I'm off next, but they got me working every day. So it'll be some early streams.
I'll try and catch you before whichever it one be, and just put the evidence I've got to you, some of it, and see if you think it's okay to bring the stream. But listen, man, it's so good to see you, and
You too, brother.
I can't wait to come back and be full strength again.
Absolutely. I can't wait either. I miss you so much. I miss our morning coffees together. I miss you. And I'm just so thrilled every time you're in here. So
it's all good, mate. It's going to get better. That's all I can say. It's going to go better. And of course, a big love to all the EEC and everyone else in the meltology. It's a wonderful subject, but the truth is, it's the truth. That's the thing about it. It's the truth. Anyway, listen, people, I'm going to go and let Dina carry on. Enjoy the rest of the lecture, and I'll catch you all later. Bye for now. See you later. And
Brick love, brother. One love. Give your fam a hug for us from the crew.
I will do. I will speak to you later, my friend. See ya.
Brother.
Bye.
Later, brother. Wow, man. What a blessing. What an honor. Laughing Eagle. Spartan Red, 007 Dread, the meme king, the ruthless motherfucking Chilla. Right there. We love you, man. We love you. So thank you once again, man. Thank you once again. And I'm going to bump into some chat here, crew, and just sit with you here for a second. As I like to do at I'm going to wrap this one, but before I do, I always like to come in and say hi. Hello, Brick Love, one love to everybody out there. Fervent Heat, Meltology Inc. up in here. My Friday morning, the melt with my family, the Eagle Eye crew, right here. This is where we do it. The nest of the Eagle Eye crew, right here. Enjoying some coffee. Enjoying some smoke. And enjoying some melt. Because that's what we do. We're raw and real up in here. And we bring it to you brutally honest, man, because that's the only way to be. The only way honesty becomes brutal is on the person receiving the information, how they take it. That's where the brutality comes in. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. And that's why we're up in here like we do. With all the difficulties that I have with the tech and shit like that, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to break through and come in, man. I am. Because this is important. This isn't for entertainment. Yeah, man, it's fun getting into the pics, looking at the melt, surveying the damage. But when you get down to it, nothing gets more serious than this topic right here. Right here. You can click into the YouTube and you can look at thousands of pages of shit with millions and hundreds of thousands of subs, and they ain't talking about anything really fucking important. I don't give a fuck. It don't matter. It don't matter if it's politics, entertainment, all that noise candy, all that eye fuckery for you to distract you from what's important. And that's the melt. Because when you get down to it, meltology is the melted umbrella for all the fucking bullshit underneath it. It is. And when you get that through and you start seeing your paradigm shift, you start really taking another look at people and everything around us, and you can see the deception, and you can see how it's affecting everybody out there. And it's very sad. It's very sad. People aren't people. People aren't real anymore. They're fabricated. They're fabricated. Memes walking around, man. So that's what we're about, raw and real. And we're keeping it real up in here. We got Samuel. It is what it is. Exactly, Samuel. Marcel Ploger. Coffee sounds like a good idea. Yeah, get some, man. Get some. Hey, that's go juice for me. Red Bricks up in here. Curtis 47. Ox Axe. I am Nancy. Many others up in here this morning. And I said this is going to be a short stream, and it is. Desmond Anthony, there you are, brother. I see you, Desmond. Brick love, one love to you, dude. Good to see you up in here, man. I can't wait to see you guys in the nest with me. If you got low tech right now, get high tech. Get bumped up. Invest a little bit of something. Get yourself more teched up. Get up in here. Yes, it is. And like I said, I'm going to make this a short, quick this morning because I do got to work and I do got to do a couple of things before work. So I hope you enjoyed the melt. More to come tomorrow and the Sunday easy. So set your reminders. Again, smash, incinerate, melt that like button, share this message. And here's a little love from Spartan Red. I'll see you tomorrow morning, crew. I love you.